Good morning, students of class 5. Students, I'm sure all of you are happy and healthy. Students, please stay indoor and keep yourself safe from the deadly virus. Wash your hands frequently and remain indoors. Fine. Students, in my last video, I had explained and written exercise B of Grammarly based on the parts of speech, and I'm sure all of you must have completed exercise B in your textbook. Students, today I'm going to continue with the articles of Grammarly given on page number 7. So all of you, please take out your Wordsworth English Reader book and turn to page number 7. Students, please take out your Wordsworth English Reader book, turn to page number 7. The topic is articles. Students, in my last video, I had explained that articles are a and the. We frequently use the word a and the before nouns. But now you know that a and the, these are articles. I'd explained in the last video that a and n are indefinite articles, whereas the is definite articles. So articles are of two kinds. The indefinite articles a, n, and the second kind of articles are the definite article the. We know that a and n are called indefinite articles as they do not specify a particular noun. A और n हम किसी singular countable noun के before use करते हैं, but वो किसी particular noun के लिए हम पहले use नहीं करते हैं. Whereas the is called a definite article as it is used before the names of definite things. The को definite article क्यों बोलते हैं? क्योंकि the जो है सारे definite things के आगे use होता है. Such as the names of mountains, rivers, seas, oceans, newspapers and holy books. The हम इन सारे names के आगे use करते हैं. It is also used with the things that are only of one kind. All the unique things like the sun, earth, these are unique. इनके जैसा दूसरा कोई नहीं है. तो जितनी भी unique चीजें हैं उनके आगे भी हम the use करते हैं. Now you need to know कि the के कुछ और uses भी हैं. The हम कहाँ कहाँ use करते हैं. Now I'll write an example. If I write this sentence, children. Now, if you see, a girl was carrying a balloon. The balloon burst. ये sentence है, ठीक है? अब आप यहाँ पे ध्यान से देखो. A girl was carrying a balloon. यहाँ पे girl के आगे a यूज किया है, ठीक है? Because we are talking about general. We are talking about a girl who is not known. A girl, कोई भी एक लड़की, single girl है, तो हमने उसके आगे a यूज किया. A girl was carrying a balloon. Girl क्या कैरी कर रही थी? A balloon. तो हमने balloon के आगे भी a यूज किया. Now look at this. In the second sentence, balloon के आगे हमने the क्यों यूज किया है? The balloon burst. तो ये आपको याद रखना है कि सेंटेंस में जब हम पहले a और n किसी भी नाउन के आगे यूज करते हैं, लेकिन फिर उस नाउन के बारे में जब हम वापस if we mention that noun in the next sentence, that means we are talking about the same noun which was mentioned in the earlier sentence. हमने यहाँ पे a girl was carrying a balloon, है ना? गर्ल एक बलून कैरी कर रही थी. Now we are talking about a particular balloon. हम उस बलून के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं जो गर्ल कैरी कर रही थी. That means अब हम एक स्पेसिफिक बलून के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. तो हम हमेशा उसके आगे क्या लगाएंगे बेटा? The, है ना? क्योंकि ये वाला बलून तो एक जनरल बलून था, स्पेसिफिक नहीं था, बट जब हमने वापस बलून लिखा दैट मीन्स कि हम उसी पर्टिकुलर बलून की बात कर रहे हैं। तो ये स्पेसिफाई कर रहा है ये द कि वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सेम बलून विच द गर्ल वाज कैरिंग। तो हमने क्या लगाया? द। तो ये याद आपको रखना है बेटा कि जब कोई भी सेंटेंस में पहली बार जब नाउन आता है तो उसके लिए आप यूज कर सकते हो अगर आप स्पेसिफाई नहीं कर रहे हो, लेकिन वो नाउन जब सेंटेंस में रिपीट होता है तो आप स्पेसिफाई कर रहे हो तो उसके आगे आपको द लिखना है। देन द सेकेंड यूज ऑफ द इज इट इज यूज्ड विद अ नाउन रिप्रेजेंटिंग अ क्लास, है ना। नाउ अब अगर सपोज मैं जैसे सेकेंड एग्जाम्पल में इफ आई राइट द cow is a gentle animal। अब यहाँ पे मैंने किसके आगे यूज किया है? द काउ के आगे, बिकॉज यहाँ पे काउ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट अ पर्टिकुलर क्लास कि जितनी भी काउज हैं वो सब जेंटल है। तो जब हम किसी पर्टिकुलर क्लास के बारे में बात करते हैं तो हम द यूज करते हैं। देन इट इज यूज बिफोर अ नाउन टू शो अ पर्सन्स रैंक, टाइटल ऑफ प्रोफेशन। हम कोई भी एक ऐसा नाउन जिससे किसी पर्सन का रैंक जानते हो ना, जिससे पोस्ट पता चलती है, टाइटल है ना, अगर उस नाम के आगे टाइटल लगा है ना, जैसे पुराने टाइम में टाइटल होता था राय बहादुर, हाईनेस, है ना, हिज हाईनेस, तो उन टाइटल्स के आगे हम द, या प्रोफेशन टीचर डॉक्टर, तो हम उन सब के आगे पर्सन्स रैंक, टाइटल और प्रोफेशन के आगे हम द लगाते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल द प्रिंसिपल, हम आप देखते हो हम एप्लीकेशन लिखते हैं उसमें हमेशा हम दी प्रिंसिपल लिखते हैं, है ना। आई वेंट टू मीट द डॉक्टर, द इंजीनियर, द प्लम्बर। तो जो भी वर्ड्स जो प्रोफेशन, टाइटल या रैंक बताते हैं उनके आगे हम द लगाते हैं। देन द इज ऑल्सो यूज टू शो अ क्वालिटी। जिस नाउन से क्वालिटी पता चल रही है उसके आगे भी द। फॉर एग्जाम्पल द brave soldier fought bravely, the brave soldier fought bravely। तो सोल्जर की क्वालिटी ब्रेव है इसलिए हमने द लगाया। सो यू नीड टू कीप इन माइंड वेयर it shows a quality we use the। Fine। Now students, I'm going to start with exercise C। Now let's start with exercise C। Exercise C on page number 7, complete the following passage using appropriate articles wherever necessary। Fine। Now let's start with the exercise given on page 7। As dash boy watched, as dash boy watched dash horse turned into dash unicorn, full stop, it galloped away into dash bushes. We searched for it all night. Fine. This is the first paragraph. As dash boy watched. Now, we are talking a particular boy. So we'll write the. As the boy watched, the horse turned into a unicorn. Though the word unicorn, it starts with the spelling U, but the sound which is coming is of consonant. तो हम जो consonant sounds वाले word हैं उनके आगे हम A use करेंगे. Fine. It galloped away into the bushes. We searched for it all night. Fine. I hope everyone has written. Now the second paragraph. In dash morning, comma, dash student on his way to dash university informed us that dash animal had been seen on dash outskirts. Outskirts means outer area of the city or town of town. Now we need to fill in the blanks. So morning evening के पहले हम हमेशा द लगाते हैं. So in the morning, a student. Now we are talking about any general student. We are not specifying. So in the morning, a student on his way to the university informed us that dash animal. Now in general, again is not specifying. So we'll write an animal had been seen on outskirts. So we write the of the town. Fine. So I'm revising. I'll be revising this and then I'll be erasing. As the boy watched, the horse turned into a unicorn. It galloped away into the bushes. We searched for it all night. In the morning, a student on his way to the university informed us that an animal had been seen on the outskirts of town. Fine. So I hope all of you have written. So now I'm going to erase and write the third paragraph. Now the last paragraph. We dashed out into dash bright sunshine dash sight that greeted us was breathtaking. Dash mare stood in dash shade of dash tree and alongside stood the cutest foal baby horse, and female horse is known as mare. We had ever seen. It was no ordinary foal. It was dash unicorn. Unicorn is an imaginary creature, students, believed to have a horn in the center. So we dashed into the bright sunshine, right? In the first blank of the third paragraph. Again, the sight, capital T. So we'll write the sight that greeted us was breathtaking. A mare. In general, we're not specifying, so we'll write a mare stood in the shade of a tree, and alongside stood the cutest foal we had ever seen. It was no ordinary foal. It was a unicorn. Fine. So we dashed out into the bright sunshine. The sight that greeted us was breathtaking. A mare stood in the shade of a tree, and alongside stood the cutest foal we had ever seen. It was no ordinary foal. It was a unicorn. So we have finished exercise C of Grammarly, children. Now I'm going to start with the creative writing. Fine. Students, please turn to page number 8. And now we are going to start with the creative writing. Now you can see in the picture, there's a lion and a man hugging the lion. Can you see? Now, with the help of the clues given below, write a story in your own words. Give the suitable title to the story as well. Fine. Students, remember, जो टाइटल होता है वो लेसन का या स्टोरी का होता है. आई हैव सीन मेनी स्टूडेंट्स, आपका जो सरनेम है उसको आप टाइटल बोलते हो. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल, योर नेम इज अथर्वराज सिंह. सो सिंह इज योर सरनेम, नॉट योर टाइटल. फाइन. इफ योर नेम is Devansh Rai. Rai is your surname, not your title. So keep in mind, आपका जो surname है वो आपका नेम का, आपका फैमिली नेम के आगे, आपके नेम के आगे आपका जो फैमिली नेम होता है वो होता है. बट टाइटल वो आप लेसन्स का होता है, स्टोरीज का होता है. सो नाउ यू कैन सी द क्लूज. आई विल रीड आउट द क्लूज. Androcles, a Greek slave, runs away from his master, meets a lion in the forest. The lion, crying in pain, thorn in lion's paw, takes out thorn, live like friends. Slaves caught by soldier, taken to magistrate, his punishment to be fed to the lions. Thrown into the cage of lion, same lion whose thorn he had removed. Lion licks his hand, everyone surprised, both released. Fine. And I'm sure all of you must have read this story in class 3's book, grammar book also. So now let's write the story giving a suitable title with the clues given. So let's give the name of the story, the title as Androcles. Androcles was the name of the slave. So Androcles and the lion. This is our title of the story. ये हमने story का title लिख दिया है. Because this story is about the friendship of Androcles and the lion. So let's write the story. Androcles was a Greek slave. He was a Greek slave. His cruel means unkind, master treated him badly. His cruel master treated him badly. One day he runs away from his master to a forest. One day he runs away from his master to a forest. Now, he meets a lion in the forest. In the forest, whom does he meet? A lion. The lion was limping. Limping जानते हैं ना? लंगड़ाना. Limping. पाँव में चोट लग जाती है तो limp करते हैं. So the lion was limping and crying. In pain. Androcles, the name of the slave. Slave जानते हैं ना? पहले के जमाने में किंग्स होते थे, वो जिस राज्य पे कब्जा कर लेते थे उनके लोगों को अपना गुलाम बना लेते थे. And they used to treat their slaves inhumanly, in a very unkind way, cruel way. Androcles went near the lion and found Androcles went near the lion and found a thorn. Thorn जानते हैं ना? कांटा. Thorn in the lion's paw. paw जानते हैं ना? पंजा. लायन के पंजे में एंड्रोकल्स को क्या मिला? एक कांटा मिला. He takes out the thorn. He takes out the thorn and relieves the lion from pain. Feeling thankful. Now the lion was thankful to Androcles because what did Androcles do? He took out the thorn. उसने Androcles ने lion के पंजे में से कांटा निकाला. Feeling thankful, the lion licked. You have seen, na? Especially animals, when they really want to show their affection, they lick your hands. So what did the lion do? The lion licked. Licked matlab चाटना. Licked his hand and they began to live like friends. After a few days, Androcles was caught by the king's soldier. Now I hope everybody has written till here. I'll read out once again to you. Androcles was a Greek slave. His cruel master treated him badly. One day he runs away from his master to a forest. He meets a lion in the forest. The lion was limping and crying in pain. Androcles went near the lion and found a thorn in the lion's paw. He took out the thorn and relieved the lion from pain. Feeling thankful, the lion licked his hand and they began to live like friends. After a few days, Androcles was caught by the king's soldiers. Now I hope everybody has written. Children, now I'm going to erase the board and write the remaining story. Please write fast. I'm going to erase. Fine. Now students, I'm going to write the remaining story. He was taken to the magistrate. Magistrate जानते हैं ना, कोर्ट में जो जज होता है, who does the judgment as punishment Androcles was ordered to be fed to the lions. Lions के सामने उसको फेंक दिया जाए, वो उसको खा जाएंगे. Fed is the past tense of feed. He was thrown in the cage of a lion. It was the same lion whose thorn he had removed. वो सेम लायन था जिसका एंड्रोकॉल ने थॉर्न रिमूव किया था. The lion recognizes him and licks his hand. The lion recognizes him and licks his hand. Everyone was surprised to see this. Everyone was surprised to see this because किसी को लायन के सामने फेंका है कि लायन उसको खा जाएगा और लायन उसका हैंड लिक करेगा. So everyone was surprised. The king was impressed. King ने देखा, so he got impressed and ordered to set Androcles and the lion free. And the lion free. Both were released. So we have finished our story. Fine. So I'll read out and then I'll end the class. He was taken to the magistrate. As punishment, Androcles was ordered to be fed to the lions. He was thrown in the cage of a lion. It was the same lion whose thorn he had removed. The lion recognizes him, पहचान लिया, and licks his hand. Everyone was surprised to see this. The king was impressed and ordered to, sorry, I forgot to write set before Androcles. To set Androcles, write SET set, to set Androcles and the lion free, both were released. So, with this children, we have finished lesson 1, the Pandavs last year in exile. I am sure all of you will complete all the exercises in your notebook. That's all for today. Do learn and revise the taught exercises. Thank you children. Good day ahead.